Hey everyone, welcome to Latoonie. This is AJ here from Latoonie.com. Thank you always for all your support. A couple of quick things. We will start shipping out the Everest series today. The first shipment actually has hit our warehouse, and I think some of you uh, will start receiving shipment updates probably as early as tomorrow. I think so they will basically start putting out labels and start getting this out. So really excited, really looking forward to your review. I'll take one out. I don't have anything on me. That first shipment is already kind of gone, so I don't really have anything on me. So I'll just take one out, just kind of do a quick video, and we'll showcase the whole production box of that. Uh, Coming to I do want to mention a couple of things. Number one, I did get the Production Inoki and the sample of the Versus series animal. Warlord is still being done, so we should be getting that fairly soon. And this is the Inoki. Now, this is the Inoki figure. Looks excellent. This pose is specifically from I think his fight with Muhammad Ali, where they had an exhibition game. To me, Antonio Inoki, yes, I'm personally a big Warrior and Hulk Hogan fan, and yes, they were superstars, in the whole 80s era. But I guess the individual who placed wrestling on the map globally, and the first one ever to do that was Inoki because not only he did obviously started off his own. I think New Japan was actually kick-started by Inoki, if I'm not mistaken. But he actually also traveled across the world and pouted some of the biggest wrestling names in those specific countries. Like I'm talking about Tiger Jeet Singh back in the days in India, or Aslam and Jara Pelwan from Pakistan, and then you had his fight with Muhammad Ali, and he had similar others as well. Quite famous one with I think a couple of other boxers down the road, but he was always involved. He was involved with Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan. They had various matches with the Superstar, various matches. So to me, first of all, it's an absolute honor for Latoonie to actually do this. And personally, for me personally as well, because my grandfather was a huge fan of Antonio Inoki. Never in my dreams I even thought about we will be making a figure for him one day. So it's really a dream come true more than anything else. Now Inoki will come with his obviously scarf right here, and it's flexible, right? So it's pretty soft, and you will be able to stick it on, and that will give him that very nice look, right? So one thing we do want to mention is this is going to be the start of our first articulated figure. Now, not every figure is going to be articulated in the gallery. Some will. Like for example, Itoki was, I think the pose demanded that, and there were two reasons for it. Right, one was obviously the way his pose was. He's kind of in like fighting mode, so it kind of made sense. Like for example, if you want to do a stop motion with him punching Macho Man, well, he didn't really had any matches with Macho Man or Andre the Giant as an example. Like putting a punch in Andre's belly, you can actually do a very good one in a very nice articulated figure like that. Similarly, I think when we will do Enoki, I think we also kind of wanted right after that we had actually pretty much launched this guy right here, which is a versus series of Animal, and I think and I'll discuss Animal here shortly. And the articulation, obviously, it's pretty soft. Similar way we built the Macho Man. It's gonna be similarly. Inoki is built the same way. He has the flexibility just like that. It's soft. You can do this. You can basically move the feet up and down. The legs go back and forth. And now, obviously, these are articulated and these are softer. So you will basically, once you start doing this out, that's not what the pose meant to do, right? It's inwards. If we had the pose outside, that's different, then we won't really articulate. But in this one specifically, you can obviously do your basic articulation just like any Hasbro figure, any basic articulation figure, I should say, in fact. And then obviously you can do your rotation. Now, one of the other challenge, if you were to, let's see, go in a non-articulated pose, The closest example you will see will be the one with Vince McMahon figure that Elgin did. And if you see, because his arm is kind of like this and he's holding a microphone, but look how his arm is really stuck together, right? And that's actually, again, you come down to more limitations. Now, Inoki is, if I was to, let's see, put a robe on him, we can easily do that. Similarly, if I was to do a non-articulated, you can say LGN style, which doesn't basically do anything, then you will basically have to bring his arm pretty close to his chest. You see the gap right here, right? And that's the whole point, because we want to keep the open body pose, and if you bring it here, then you'll kind of have to also fill this gap out. So there are, I would say, challenges, plus and minuses wherever you go, but I think this was planned to give us a head start. Now, for those of you who want a non-articulated Inoki, we'll bring that as well. It's gonna be coming, but this one specifically kickstarts with articulation, and I think that makes us probably the first company to do that. I'm really happy because I'm a person who wants to innovate as well, who wants to bring in and try new things, and I think once the individuals see this in hand, kind of play around, I think. You will see that this will basically bring the best out of it. All right, so let's put Inoki back. All right, so this one, I would say the giant, the monster look. I don't know if you can really see how big this guy is, and once it goes into this heavy um, rubber style material, it will be little difficult to lift. I think Animal will pretty close to come to Andre. Not exactly Andre weight, but he will come pretty close to that because his chest and the biceps are pretty big. And Animal, Warlord, Barbarian, all these were big guys, right? So a couple of things. Animal will come in two ways. Number one, he will have his own kind of Zumba style pattern. Now, obviously, this is going to be printed on his white gear right here, and then he will have a black tank top with Tasmanian logo, which essentially was Tasmanian tattoo on it, which was basically a tattoo he had, which I believe he got it from Japan during his days in Japan, and you can see we're gonna place it on his arm as well. So and then Animal comes with other accessories. Obviously, he will come with a collar. So this is gonna remind the Remco styling, right? So this will basically come with a collar. You can see right here, and then I don't want to break this one because this is really, so the factory didn't really place this on, but you can see the detail on this. So you'll have a kind of a weightlift bar with weights on it, reflecting the kind of a throwback to the I think the 500-pound challenge. Obviously, you'll have your weight stoppers right here. I broke this other one just when I was actually trying to assemble this, so my bad. But the Animal will be able to hold it, so obviously we can disassemble it. So this will come, each of those will come of these our own. And I don't know if I just mentioned, but again, when you are doing a Zumba style pants, right? And I think we are kind of going more into the technical details of how the figures are constructed, but it's okay. You know, so what we will be doing, we will be actually basically adding a fabric styled, Zumba's pants. So if you do not like how it will come in and you want a more pattern centric gear, then you will be able to place this on as well. So it will come with a fabric gear as well. And also, I think we discussed the collar, and also Animal will also come in with his own belt because he will be busy lifting, so don't want to break the back. So this is the belt. So it will come, and this is just a sample, so it's not soft enough. So right now, basically, you will be able to place it on around his waist, and similarly, we will have one for Warlord as well. So they will come with this accessory as well. Again, really excited. I think this will really look cool. And the packaging. So packaging will kind of be the same. I would say size wise, I think they will be the same as how LGN did it. But obviously, it will have kind of our own flavor to it. But it will be similar. It will be like a box where the accessories are with the two wrestlers, and then we will show the as we go deep into the project, we will start showcasing some of the renders of the packing as well. So this is animal, and I think we also saw Inoki, and I will be kind of showcasing. Here, let's do a preview. This guy pretty soon as well. Yeah, I think everybody know who this is. So I'll do. I'm not ready yet for this because I don't want people to get first Andre. I really like to get first character out, then get a second one in. As Andre is about to hit to reach out to customers. So I think, and as we get feedback, I do want to take that feedback, see what else we can do to improve, and we'll try to bring that improvement into the Andre figures as well. So again, a huge thank you for everyone for all your support as always. Ric Flair is getting molded as I speak, so I should have. We already showcased the card back for Flair, so we will probably switch over to the new card back, starting with Flair, and for some of the other new figures coming up. And then obviously we still have some things to showcase on Toon Stars. And then everyone, July 24th, we will be placing Marty Kennedy, Tito Santana, and Macho King up for pre-order. Macho King, we will probably expedite that, and we will basically start doing the mold on it. Probably it will start mid of August. So I'm trying to get it to everyone's hand before Christmas. Don't quote me on it. We'll try our best. And Legion of Doom as well. It's already being molded, so that definitely will be here before Christmas. No doubt about that. So again, a big thank you for everyone for all your support. Can't thank you enough. And this is AJ signing off from Latoonie.com. Thank you all.